With me, Sudan's ambassador. So, welcome to WION. We know the situation in your country, but asking the first question on what's your expectations from India? How do you see India's stance?
Well, thank you very much. Of course, India is a very important international actor. India can play a very important role, actually, in Sudan. Definitely, I see as an ambassador, I see huge potential for our relations with India, especially if we started the reconstruction phase in the country. I think definitely we can leverage India's huge transformation which took place in the last decades to learn some of the good practices that India has adopted, and in every area, whether it is, for example, in the agricultural sector, whether it is in solar energy, whether it is in digital public infrastructure, and so on. India has made really major achievements, and Sudan can definitely benefit from India in this regard.
So there have been reports of an Indian national being abducted by the RSF. Is it true? Can you give us little details on that?
Well, we have seen actually some reports in the media about this, but we cannot confirm. Now the situation in Al-Fashir is very complicated. There is no communication actually with the city since last Sunday, when the militia stormed the city. But we have seen some reports suggesting that he has been arrested. Of course, we have seen some videos. We pray for his safety and his safe return back to India. We hope that we will do what we can do as a government to ensure that he can come back safe to his family and to his country.
So my last question, have you briefed the Indian side about the current situation in your country, which has happened in the last few days and perhaps weeks, how dire it is? And perhaps you can also brief us about what's the current situation as of now in your country?
Well, of course, we are in close contact and communication with the Indian Ministry of External Relations, External Affairs here in Delhi. We brief them on a regular basis. And of course, they are aware. We had a meeting, a very good meeting at the ministry last week. And we briefed them about all the developments taking place in the country. So yes, to answer your question, yes, they are briefed and they follow closely with us. And as I said, India have generously supported actually Sudan by providing humanitarian assistance during the past 2 years. And they are still in the process of providing more humanitarian assistance as well. So we maintain friendly, good relations with India, and we keep them briefed and updated on whatever happens back in Sudan. As regards the current situation in the country, of course, now our government is taking all the preparations that needed to take back Al-Fashir. It's a matter of time, but they did it before. The militia captured some of the cities in some areas, but eventually the army managed to take them back and to push away the militia. Now they are confined, as I just explained in my presentation, they are confined to the very small area in the western part of the country in Darfur. So this is the current situation. Of course, we meant to share with you the atrocities that committed by the militia in Al-Fashir and the areas around Al-Fashir. And as I said, this has been replicated in other areas before. So, but we think, again, the militia has really revealed its true nature, its true criminal nature by what they did in Al-Fashir. And now, as I said in my presentation, those who were in doubt or they were unaware, now they should know exactly what this militia is all about.
On that note, thank you so much, sir, for speaking to
My
WION.
pleasure. Thank you very much.
With video journalist Neeraj Patel, Sudhan Sibal for WION in New Delhi.